Alright, another score. Had this truck up at our shop for probably almost 2 months now, and could never get a hold of the owners or whatnot, and I had my finger in the shop. Finally got a hold of the owners. Well, they just walked in today, of all days, ironically enough. I had talked to them before on the phone 2 months ago and had offered to buy this truck from them. I offered them $80, and I said, they told me that they'd see me the next day, and 2 months later, they finally show up. I asked them if they still wanted to sell it to me, and they asked the kid who actually owned it, and $80 later, and there you go. I do think that this is one of the older Honcho versions. I think I haven't really done my homework on this, but it is still 3-link front and rear. Still has all the plastic links on it. I think this may have been like one of the early versions of the ready-to-run Honcho. Has an Axial 27-turn motor, a brush motor still in it. Has the, I can't read, AS2 steering servo in it. Came with the 1.9 beadlocks, the 8-hole beadlocks that are standard Axial fare. Came with the Proline flat irons, even the spare. Doesn't have a speed control, doesn't have a radio with it, which I don't really care about that. Doesn't matter to me. I basically got it for the sum of the parts, unless you shop eBay like a hawk or happen to know somebody. Set of Axial axles brand new are going to cost you about $80. The transmission and the transmission housing and everything is another $50. The frame rail set and everything is another $50, depending on where you get it from. Then you've got the wheels and tires, the shocks, which I actually use a lot of Axial shocks on stuff that I run, just because they're simple and you can usually rebuild them once, and if you do it right and take care of all the stuff that they didn't take care of at the factory building it, they usually won't leak. So I'm not real sure what I want to do with this one yet. I've been seeing a lot of custom builds, people building cages, people building replicas of, like, Tim Cameron stuff, the Showtime, stuff like that. Thinking about maybe getting the other cage that Energy offers, the sleeker, narrower cage, and maybe doing something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I've also just wanted to kind of have like a regular 1.9 truck, maybe go with a brush setup in it. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Not real sure what I want to do with it yet. I did cut the tires. I did go ahead. You're probably not going to be able to see this, but I did cut every other row out of the Proline tires. I left the fat row, the fat lugs. I did leave those, but the thin row has been cut out. I did that today since I've acquired it. Tell me what you guys think I should do with it or not do with it, or keep it like it is, or what. So you guys let me know. Thanks.